Hello mates, Nickel here. Welcome back to Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. In the last episode, we cleared our first area by clearing the Lich Yard. This time, we're going back to Pridemore Keep because we got some treasure to collect. How swell is that? Yes. As you may vaguely recall, we did the same detour in Plague of Shadows. Gotta get that extra money, you know. And much like in Sonic, I am terrified waiting for Bubbles to reach up to me. Whew. Always scary. My goal usually is to try to maximize on these as much as possible. And that can prove to be a little bit tricky, but not for me. However, whew boy, that was tough. I'm no Plague Doctor God, but I can still move pretty fast, give or take. Ignore the gem that I missed just now. That didn't happen. Let's take a trip over here. Who would have thought? It's our boy. Who has awakened me? Mortal, dost thou need aid? I sense a treble chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. It's pronounced I-core. Choose your ichor wisely. I'm gonna get myself some health magic, thank you very much. Subject to new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence. I'll leave y'all to it. Fare thee well, Shovel Knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. What do you think you're doing, mortal? Anyway. Just having fun. Having a little laugh, you know. Yikes! Spikes. If only I could phase to safety. I could cross and get so much treasure. You mean like this thing I stole from dead people? Yeah, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? So yeah, just a little phase locket showcasing. Nothing too crazy. However, it's a good opportunity to get more gems, so you ain't gonna hear me complaining. Whoa! Okay, that was a misinput. Thank you so much for asking. I tried to press up, but I guess I was holding too far to the right, and I attacked instead of phasing, so... Not entirely my fault, just saying. When I was younger, I remember this room giving me trouble for some reason. Like, it's not the worst. Yeah, sure, it's got its own little quirks to it. But it's not the worst. Far from it. Whoa! That's a lot of birders. Okay, on second thought, yeah, I can see this being a problem for some. But not for me. Har har. I need the phase locket for this. Thanks, slime. That was almost bad. Got another music sheet. How lovely. Now, let's get into what we actually came here for. Let's say hello to our speedy friend Plague Knight. Now, as you probably remember from before, there was a mechanic here I did not digress about at all. Is that the right word? Anyway, these vents, you know, like in Among Us, they will spew out fire upon stepping on them, so act fast. Don't dawdle. Just hop on and hop off before you can frickin' burn. Like that. I'm not the best with these. I tend to get greedy for things I drop behind me, and also explosive rats are still a thing. You can never get enough of them, I guess. Speaking of, like before, there's a little alcove up here. Please get out of my way, Mr. Rat. I'm a very busy shovel man. Yeah, that's a form of trivia I can probably talk about right now. What is Shovel Knight? What is this man? Guy doesn't show up for half the game. Basically only really exists for real in his main campaign. So what's he been doing? As fate would have it, Shovel Knight went up on a little journey to the Tower of Fate with Shield Knight, as you saw from the intro. And I'm just gonna pretty much explain what happened in Spectre Torment, aren't I? Yeah, long story short, some crap went down with a certain amulet, and a certain Shield Knight may or may not have turned into a certain Enchantress, and that is a certain problem to a certain everyone. Certainly. And since then, yeah, he's kind of just farted around, done nothing. But I don't know why I went on that tangent, because the real question is, what is Shovel Knight? That's not the answer. The answer is, Shovel Knight's a fish man. I don't know why I dawdled so much in that backstory, when that was the point I was trying to get to. But yeah, turns out under that freaking mask, Shovel Knight has a big old fish head, as you probably remember from that one card in Joustus. Yeah, that was him all along. So, yeah, wanted your answer to who the heck are you? There it is. Something I couldn't help but notice while flipping through my inventory up here. One thing that does not pop up is the ichor we got. Now, if there wasn't a tray full of presumably full healing magic stuff there, I would have nabbed it and drank it just now, but the ichor remains useless to me. We live another day. Got this guy trying to knock away some platforms. What a jerk. And, yeah. We progress forward. Nice freaking neon, Plague Knight. That's nutty right there. I would like to point out something special. Quite special at that. The Shovel Knight Treasure Trove 3DS port might be one of my favorites? It handles the 3D remarkably well on the system, and this stage in particular is one I remember quite fondly for that. Just the background like pops so freaking strongly with all the freaking giant flasks and bottles and beakers and whatnot. It's a very nice look. I remember playing this once at like a late night and just seeing this room in like the darkness just like freaking blew my mind. Hello Chester, what do you have to offer me today? An alchemy coin. So this is a pretty interesting weapon. Check it out. You drop it down and all the enemies it hits, it freaking bulldozes and turns into gold. That is Something I will not know how to utilize going forward, and I will be upset. And that is the end of that sentence. Just kidding. I'm using it on that guy. It doesn't quite add too much, it seems, but it adds enough for me to warrant it as, or consider it warranted, I would say. It's just good for optimizing your coin count at the end of the day. And I will utilize it as such. So, if you see me start just going to town on these things, that's your reasoning. And hey, these guys drop magic even after they've already dropped money, so... No bird. Oh my god. Thanks. I'm going to be very careful with how these birds drop their things, because in just a second, I'm going to have a problem with that. Slimes. Thanks. Oh, oh! We had to jump on the bird. Let's go! That brings us up here, and... music. Tis music to my ears. Got some extra HP there. And, look at this fun fellow. Go get him, tigers. He was an energetic lad. Ow. I don't know what his Joust's card is, actually, if he has one. I can't think of it. Huh. That's got me scratching my head a little bit. Hello. Goodbye. Tough room, right here. Got some narrow platforms, half of them being deadly. Can't say I'm a huge fan. These guys, not affected by fire. As we probably recall vaguely from before. If anything, it's just gonna change their armor up a little bit. Maybe crack their helmet after like 6 or so times. Stumbling over my words once again. Ow. You really gotta be aware of your timing on this one, or else you are in for some danger. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, neat room, really and truly. Love it. Huh. Gonna make our way up this ladder. And be greeted with even more peril. These fairies really... I could do without them. Alrighty. And there they are, the little slime shovel knights. These guys are freaky. Yeah, as you probably recall from the Plague of Shadows ending, they are quite literally just clones of Shovel Knight made by heating up slime in a concoction that Plague Knight has made. So that's a little bit terrifying. And the fact that he is still mass producing them after the events of this game. What? Why? Is it just so there can be more Shovel Knights out there? In which case, you know what? I get it. But also, like, why? It's not exactly good things he has in mind for us. Perish. Well, good Lord have mercy. My power just went out. Let's check the mic. How's that working? Okay, yeah, that's good. Terrifying, truly terrifying, let me tell you. Let me just wait for my TV to turn back on.
What am I hearing right now? Bro, this TV ain't turning on. Welcome back to more outtakes with H. Nickel. It's been a long time since that's happened. I believe last time this happened, it was because the pulley on my freaking fan just got yanked off way back when in my old house. That was like right when we were moving here. Holy cow. That was probably during like Donkey Kong, was it? Was it? Because I remember I was doing Donkey Kong Country 3 with my old bed in the center of the room. And that was just where me and Ryan were playing it on the gamepad. Anyway, we got our TV on. Let's go. Intermission's over, I suppose. I think I missed some stuff back there, actually. It's not worth going back for. Thank you for enjoying the intermission. If that was what you did. Anyway. It looks to me like we have reached an end point, so let's prepare. And let's enter.
Hey! Leave me alone!
Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me.
Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise. It'll be enlightening.
Did you like do something different with your mask, bro? I'm a little bit confused. So, I forgot I was supposed to do commentary for a second. I was just kind of like blazing through this. Whoops. Plague Knight, as you all know, the boy of the past. He's using his VATS, he's using his bombs. And now he's dead. How's that possible? I thought he was a god. Must have been that crappy mask. What a shame. Testing mic. Testing mic. Testing mic. Testing mic. Yeah, that was good. I'm really like paranoid after that power outage. That was weird. So, yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for this one. It's been a proper time. Had a little bit of time to chat. Had a little bit of Rees popping up on the freaking map. That's nice. But next time, we're gonna have a wee chat with that lad and see what the village, the armor outpost, has in store for us. Very fun. Until then, thank you all for watching, and au revoir.